All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got events announced yesterday, and we had tweets of EZA God Goku and obviously the Dokkan Frontier LR Super Saiyan Goku. People were very frustrated. I think rightfully so. People are ready for Namek to get a major celebration, and I do agree that it is definitely due and time for that to happen. It looked as though maybe because this Goku is going to be LR Super Saiyan, that maybe it would diminish the chances of a Namek celebration. I would say now, especially after seeing the animations, that's probably not really so much the case. I think the data download actually was very good with a lot of good information, and I think the celebration info here is good as well. Including the recent RE event that they just dropped tonight, the God Goku, as well as the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta fight. These are permanent now. The RE was, I think, very clearly used to distinguish the limited time events, right? Because the several of them have not been redos. The first two were, right? Like if we go here, the Omega one and then the Goku and Frieza, those were like redos, right? So, where is it? This one and this one. These were like redos, like kind of like remixes of old fights, right? But then they dropped this and this. I mean, the crossover one you could kind of just throw away. But like these were not redos. Maybe you could say the hybrid Saiyan fight was kind of just like, oh, like we've had like a similar type fight, although that what I say similar type fight sort of, but this is completely different from the other Gohan, Goten, and Trunks fight that was a huge fight in 2025, right? It's much different. And then Majin, Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku have never been like Supreme Menace and battle bosses like this. So these are not like remixes of existing fights. And then now we have this as well. So the RE was clearly, I think, to signify limited time content, but this event is never going away. So I do think it's very possible, very well, maybe I'd say very likely that Dokkan, monitoring things and they're seeing that, oh, like this is actually like very like the players just really didn't like this is not like so like every single day like Dokkan players cry about everything, right? Like of course. But like this I like was something like I think a little bit above that, the limited time content. So I mean now that they dropped one and it's staying forever, I can have some optimism that the RE events are probably gonna like drop and stay. And the five great Super Saiyans one, the Omega one, the Goku and Frieza one could come back and stay. That would just be very good for the game, right? So let's jump into the celebration info. See what we've got going here. It's just mostly good stuff. There's even more crying about the alternate art thing. People are way blowing it out of proportion. I'm sorry, man. I've been here a while. This is just a redo of like the carnival coin type shit. It's just like people are just like they're like, nope. It's just like they push it like as far as they can. It's mega predatory. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're stealing out of my wallet. Even turning the game on. Like bro, like dude, this alternate art thing is blown way out of proportion, and it's the first thing up. So we got to talk about it right here. So we got okay. So there is a Goku Day Celebration Dokkan Festival that drops in 2 days. That's when God Goku's EZA drops. So this is it right here. So God Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku arrive with alternate art, right? So the alternate art characters, it's the Golden Week 2024 character and the Saiyan Day 2023 character. These are the two characters of the alternate arts. So he does have a sticker. There is no SSR, by the way. They just drop as TURs. So there's his sticker, and then here's God Goku with his sticker as well. So God Goku does still need to EZA, but there are missions. So like if you just do the God Goku EZA, and then you do stage 31, just like the way Whis mission was, you'll be able to get the medals to EZA this copy right here. And then let's look at the sticker for the Super Saiyan Goku. Yeah, it definitely does look very good right there, I think. So these are the two alternate arts cards. Now, to be fair to people complaining about this, regular God Goku's going to be on here too, right? That definitely would be an annoying ass thing where it's like, I don't know, maybe you're a player who you have 2 dupes in regular God Goku, but you only pull like the alternate God Goku. I don't know. Cause like I'm seeing like huge confusion about this too. Remember, these are the same character in every single way. Except the art is different. That's the only difference. The art is different, that's it. But they're the exact same characters. Super attack animations, none of that is different. But there's no mixing and matching, right? Like you're not using dupes of this guy into this guy. Like only this guy's dupes work on him, only this guy's dupes work on him. That's something that I'm still seeing, even as people are like there's just a lot of fighting going on Twitter right now about the alternate arts thing. I'm seeing even a lot of people like confused about that, right? Like there is no, like I saw someone like, oh, now I'm going to start saving my dupes of new characters when the alternate art comes out, which number one, I mean, it's fucking stupid bullshit. But number two, that doesn't work. It's only the alternate arts work for the alternate arts, right? I guess I don't know. I guess a lot of people just didn't really, like the free-to-play Rose clones dropped, and then people just mostly paid no attention to them, I'm gonna assume. But it's just the same thing as the Rose clones. There's no difference. It's the exact same thing as with these characters were, right? So, okay, so that's up right there. Now, here we go. So this will be up. You can also recruit an alternate art character with a treasure item alternate art ticket, which could be obtained as a mission reward for this upcoming special event, which drops in 2 days, right? Now, I will do my best to try and like look at it from the other perspective, right? Okay, like, is this alternate art thing actually, oh my god, it's the devil. But I saw a lot of people say, oh, I don't have physical God Goku at all. They will at least now be able to get like the 55, you'll have 55% of physical God Goku, you get them for free. So like players, like everyone can have physical God Goku. We're able to get a free copy, which is definitely huge too for these festival missions that are coming up, which seems like they might be a little tricky here. So we have this, the Goku Day celebration, Dokkan Fest. There's the Supreme Innocent Battle, which is here forever, thank God. Okay, so hopefully they continue to do that. Hopefully the Super Saiyan 3 Goku one stays. Hopefully we could just be rocking really good like that, right? Okay, that's good. We also have this right here, the God of Destruction. Oh, I guess I do have all the stuff pulled out here, though. So, yeah, so here's the RE Battle of Gods. The fights, I do think that they're strong, but they're not as strong as, like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Maybe Majin Vegeta as well. Like, they're just kind of, like, in the mix. I mean, they're at least, like, I don't know. Like this has certainly got to be harder than, like, Baby. And probably like Metal Cooler in some of these fights. But at least it's like a stage we could test characters out in that is actually like new and it's not going away. So I'll definitely take that. Right, so we got both of those. We have this Beerus event, which is a little bit of a challenge, and it's not really too crazy. I would say like this Beerus, he's tough like the Supreme Innocent Battle. But the thing is, I felt like he was a little squishy. Like, he didn't have that much HP, so he could die quick. But Beerus's stats are actually very similar to the like the Super Saiyan Goku God Goku fight, right? Like, Beerus and this God Goku actually have a ton of similarities. Oh, whoops. Here, let me get rid of this. Wait, I didn't want to get rid of that, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, these two fights, the Beerus and that, have similarities. So with this fight right here, it's basically you need to finish the first couple of phases quick, and then like you want to avoid the AGL phase is the point of this, right? Avoid the AGL phase and win. That's how you get all the missions done. That's what clear stage 1 without disappointing Beerus. That means you avoid the AGL phase. So if a fight starts out, you want to beat him before you get key spheres with 7 characters, basically. And then you need to beat the int phase before you get key spheres for 7 characters. Boom. That's basically what you need to do. And then if you skip the AGL phase, you just beat the Super SCR phase, and there you go. Again, it's a fight that I think is a little bit less difficult than the Supreme Innocent Battle, but not, it's at least a new challenge event, right? So we have the EZA for Physical God Goku, and then we also have this Transcendent Transformation mission. So there are actual missions here for this event. So you'll be able to pick out, again, one of the two alternate art characters for free, right? So if you do either of these missions right here, beat it 50 times, or beat a boss, like, I guess there's a chance. Let me actually take a look at it. So it will be in the story section, right? And it's a special one. Maybe it's all the way down here. Is this it? It is. Yeah, this is it right here. So, oh shit. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a long fight. I don't think that this will be challenge. This is just like in the story event section, so I don't think this is gonna be challenging or anything. Um, I guess you just go through these different transformations, and maybe there's a chance when you get to the Super Saiyan 3 or God Goku phase, the alternate arts show up. And if you hit that chance, right, I don't know, 1% chance or something, who knows what it is, then you'll be able to get the ticket. Or you just beat it 50 times. The fact that it's do one or the other tells there's a chance players could beat it 50 times without seeing the alternate art. Oh, brother. Okay, dude. Sure. But then you'd be able to get either of the characters for free. I got way too many tabs open. I'm getting all mixed up now. But you'd be able to pick out one of the two for free. In terms of God Goku's EZA, he seems very good to me. He also seems like he's going to be a festival destroyer, too, which is going to be very, very, very huge. I think that this guy is just going to wash festival. He's just going to absolutely trash it. There are a couple of, I mean, it looks like 2 tough festival missions to me. They do look tough. An actual category mission and festival, I think is going to be very challenging. I guess I'm talking about it, so we'll pull it up. Do I have the mission tab pulled up here? Yeah, so beat it with Realm of Gods and Power of Wishes. Power of Wishes is not too bad. Because Power of Wishes has got the 8th anniversary LRs. Again, keep in mind, oh yeah, but remember, oh brother, okay. The bit limit fix, that's only on JP for now. The bit limit fix comes to Global once Global gets the update, which they did say is in June. So, I mean, certainly, I like this character in particular, or no, I mean, it's both Spirit Bombs, right? But this character's Spirit Bomb is now juiced like crazy. I think it would be so simple to get to Vegito at the end, go into the standby, and Vegito is just dead. Like, once you pop the Spirit Bomb. You get sufficient stacks with them, Vegito just dies. Like, easily, I think, with the bit limit thing gone. So Power of Wishes will definitely not be that bad. You have the Int Super Saiyan 4s. You have a lot of characters. You have AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku you could use. I don't think that this one's going to be too bad. Definitely not. Of course, it could be a little tricky towards the end, right? Because, you know, we don't have, like, Vegeta and Trunks. We don't have a perfect team of stackers. But with the LR Super Saiyan 4s, 8th anniversary LRs, and Physical God Goku, I do think we have the tools to win. We could, if you time it well, Orange Piccolo's giant form. Well, no, but it's just it lasts too many turns. It does. It lasts. I was going to say, because you could probably, like, use his giant form, clear, like, Vegito's supers, and then quickly finish him with, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that. But the problem is that Orange Piccolo might last 3 turns, and all those charges would go away, so that would be no good. But, I mean, double Int Super Saiyan 4 would trash this shit. It really does. You might only need to just go in Super Saiyan 4 in slot 1 for each rotation, and they could just blast it away. Remember, I mean, you guys, you know, using items, like, yeah, well, you probably aren't really going to need defensive items, I would think. Probably just, like, a little bit of offensive items towards the end, and Power Wishes one is easy. Realm of Gods, this looks tricky to me. So you do have, you'd probably want to run double Physical God Goku in here, right? So you'd have the 2 Physical God Gokus, you'd have Int UI, you'd have Blue Goku and Rose, but Blue Goku and Rose can get it done in here, but without Vegeta and Trunks to give them a little bit of extra defensive juice, I mean, they can be killed towards the end, easily. Blue Goku and Rose, right? God Vegeta he's like just strong enough in the right situation to get it done. You could use STR Whis, but you know how fucking scary it's going to be using STR Whis on turn 75? Yeah, it's going to be very scary. Beerus is easily strong enough to compete in Festival without any additional stacking, but it's still going to be tricky, man. And you do, oh, the gods. Don't forget the gods down here. The gods will be very effective. I know some people have used physical Gogeta to great effect. I think we did win when I did a video on him in here, but I mean, you need to make sure you have enough damage. I need to see what God Goku's damage looks like at the end of this, because for all we know, you get to Gogeta, you know, you one shot with the "You Will Not Destroy My World" turn, and then the second rotation, your second God Goku one shots Vegito with the "You Will Not Destroy My World" turn. If you get enough stacks with him, maybe that'll be the case. Maybe it'll be the case. In terms of maximizing a God Goku for Festival, by the way, you would probably want 0 crit, and you would want to go raw attack and additional. I think would maximize. Like, what I'm probably going to do with one of the, I might make one of these God Gokus the defensive one, and the other one is probably going to be a Festival one, is what I'm going to do, probably. I think I'll do that. So my Festival build would be like 30 additional, and then raw attack in every slot. Crit is pointless, because once you go into Super Saiyan Goku, he does guarantee crits. So there's no need for that. And even if you get the hidden potential system additional normal, that actually it'll do more damage than the hidden potential system additional super. All you need is for it to trigger. So it's a perfect opportunity to go a 30 additional build on a character. And I don't care if we get, if we super or not. I just need to proc it. And, you know, we're going to do hundreds of millions of damage with an additional normal for Super Saiyan Goku at the end. But this is a tricky mission. This one will be tricky. This is going to be easy, I think, but this I think will be a little bit tricky, this Realm of Gods mission. All right, so we talked about Easy God Goku. He looks good. We did talk about this event. We have new Dokkan Frontier stages dropping. I did a video kind of like breaking down all of the different Dokkan Frontier stages and stuff. It doesn't seem like this batch is going to be as annoying, I think, as some previous batches have been. I think that they've just done a good job of like draining the fun from some of these fights and missions and just making them annoying rather than fun. This batch doesn't look to be the case to me. One of the major reasons for this, though, here, I should probably just start clearing a lot of this. I start to get too many tabs open. Yep, just get rid of all these. We'll keep the alternate art characters up. That's fine. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay. This Goku. This guy is the strongest character in Dokkan Frontier, right? So I think, like, once you get him and you just, you know, sack off a Krillin in Dokkan Frontier so you can instantly transform into this guy will clear easily. I think that's going to be the case. So it'll make Dokkan Frontier a lot less annoying to have, you know, now the best character for Dokkan Frontier. And we'll, of course, be able to get this guy tomorrow. It's just beat node, 22. I just closed the Dokkan Frontier thing. God damn it. Okay, so let's click in here. It's right here. It's like beat node 22. Yeah. Clear node 22, and you get the medals to awaken him to Eller. There's that. Okay. Then we got the new missions for Festival, which we went over, the new nodes, and then this is the previous stuff. All in all, I think tonight was an elite update. I think the data download was good. I think a lot of this is good. I think people they're just really overly crying about the alternate ticket thing. I'm telling y'all guys are I understand the frustration, but it's just like you're just too caught up in negativity thing, and it's just gonna end up being the worst possible negative result. I don't think that this is really that big of a deal, and they're giving out one of them for free too, which is good. We'll see how they continue to operate with this, right? But it doesn't seem too bad to me. The one concern I do have about this is the fact that, okay, I mean, we don't know how many units will be on there, but I'd have to assume regular physical God Goku will be there, so that's at least 3. But if we're always gonna make it a, how do I word it? Like, if we're always gonna make it a pattern where, okay, let's say we go into the next celebration. Let's say Tien is the Dokkan. Damn, I need who's the character? Tien. Tien works because Super Trunks could easy, right? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's say we go into the next celebration, and Tien is the Dokkan Fest. Okay, looks like I gotta pause because the site's not loading. I think it's my internet. Hold on. Okay, so we use Tien as an example, right? He's the next Dokkan Fest. And then Super Trunks is going to be the EZA, but then they also give him an alternate art. I've never really liked this art right there, so yeah, we could give him an alternate art, whatever, right? But then if they do the same thing where they withhold the character who's going to EZA from being on the regular Dokkan Fest banner, that's definitely not a pattern we want to get into too much. And they have already done that this year too, right? Like, I think people are going to point to this as being the first example, but unfortunately it's not. What we're looking at that was really stupid. It was the JP fan meetup. Yeah, this right here. This I thought was so fucking corny. It's like, yeah, cool. The banner does exist for you to like grab these guys with coins when they EZA'd, right? But like, I feel like they could have just been on the carnival banners, right? Both Goku and Gohan, rather than on a different banner. That, like, so they're doing that a little bit more this year. That is a concern. So I would say, like, the alternate art thing, people are gassing it way too much. Here we go. Just months and months of complaining that leads nowhere, and then people realize, oh, oops, not even that big of a deal, and then they stop complaining, right? Just stupidity for a long time coming, I'm sure. But the thing that could be an issue for us is if they keep withholding the EZA character off of the Dokkan Fest banner at the start of the celebration. That's the thing to look out for, right? All in all, I'd say this was a very good data download and content drop after yesterday, which seemed like a bad day for Dokkan. The data download, I think, brought things back a little bit, which is good, So, chat, let me know what you guys think about the new events. Seemingly limited time content done, at least for now. I mean, we'll see how things will progress. We got the new Beerus event. We do have the alternate arts. You're able to get a free copy of it. Wait, let me pull up my tweet on this right here. Right, where you're able to actually get like one of the characters, right? So you can pick one of them out. So I think most of all, a lot of this stuff looks pretty good to me. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.